Richie, thanks for joining us. First things first, news on Jordan Graham.
Yeah, he doesn't look. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. So, more than anything, it's a blow for Jordan himself. He's had a very similar to Theo. He's had a long road back, and to go all season without them two is a massive blow for us. But first and foremost, our thoughts with him, and this is going to be another long road back for him.
It looked like a nasty one. Is it a reoccurrence of what happened last season?
Yeah, it's the same knee. We think it's the same.
And of course that meant that Leighton Orient were down to 10 men and still a long way to go in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought first half, nothing in it. I think we probably maybe edged it. I thought for the second half, I thought 15 minutes we was excellent, and looked to threat, looked like we was going to score, but then we just made bad decisions, give the ball away against good players who are set and can counter-attack well. And we had a wacky 5 minutes where they could have scored a couple on a counter-attack, but I think all their chances tonight are from us giving the ball away or slipping in the wrong area of the pitch.
You'd be disappointed with the manner in which both goals were conceded?
I'm disappointed in the first goal because I don't like conceding from set plays. We have this problem with Pratt's playing Saturday, Tuesday, and you're always worried that when you take Pratt's out of that 6-yard box space, you can concede. So we're disappointed in that one. The second one is obviously a mistake. I thought Josh was excellent. I thought there was a lot of good performances today. I thought Dan App's got a groin. So I thought Dan App was good. I thought Dan Aggie was good. The first 15 minutes of the second half, we just needed to keep getting Dan Aggie on the ball because he'd released their left wing back, and he was the biggest threat in the game. But we just turned it down too much.
And towards the end of the game, it looked as if Dan had picked up an injury as well. Dan Ajayi?
No, I just think he worked his socks off, and I thought he was excellent throughout the night. I thought, especially when he went to the right, he was a real threat. So yeah, I think it's just fatigue.
How significant is the injury to Dan Happy?
We don't know. He's got his groin, he's had a history of groin. So as soon as he says he's not great, then the safety precaution is to take him off. We don't think it's too bad.
Were the other or any of the other substitutions to do with injuries?
No, tactical. I think that in terms of Lewis's case, I thought he could have got on the ball more and played forward more. We thought that they was going to play a 10, but they didn't. They played their midfield player a little bit deeper, and Lewis was on to get a lot of the ball, and we didn't play through him. So we thought that Brownie would do that better. I thought the change at half time for the first, bringing Dom on and having him and Brownie caused him a threat and meant that one of them had to jump, which left a bit of space for DJ coming in and Ethan. But yeah, he was tactical.
I suppose it's always a risk when you use all 5 substitutes.
Yeah, but you sensed the game. It was end to end. We needed to make sure that we didn't concede in that first 10. I thought we was going to make chances. I think we should score from the header. There was 2 headers. One got cleared off the line. I can't remember who headed it. But then Brandon's got great connection and we need that to go in. But yeah, you're right. It's always a risk when you make 5 subs. However, you're not expecting something like that to happen, which is obviously a travesty for Jordan.
It is, and there'll be some tired legs now for Saturday. Your former club, Oldham Athletic, here in the Cup, and they won tonight. No,
fit. There won't be no tired legs. We'll be fit. We might need to freshen a couple of positions up, but the lads will be raring to go. It should be a good cup tie, against a good club that shouldn't be in the National League, and I'm sure they'll bring a following. So, looking forward to it. Won another league game. It's always stop-start, but I'm disappointed tonight, but I'm also pleased that I thought we went toe-to-toe at times with some real good patches for us. But again, they show experience. These clubs that are coming down show experience, and they manage the game well at times. I'm a little bit disappointed at that. So yeah, we take the positive out tonight. We move forward, cup game, and then look forward to Bristol Rovers at home.
How important is a cup run for the club this season?
Well, it's any season. I think for any football club in League 1 or 2, the financial implications of that can be huge for us, and especially with January coming up, because you can imagine that Theo and Jordan Graham are 2 of our highest paid players, and we've not got. It's not their fault because both players got injured playing for this football club, but it's 2 big massive players that have not really kicked a ball in, if I'm being honest. So yeah, if we can have a cup run, it might help us potentially bring a winger in January.